Oh my goodness. Hi, you guys. Oh, you just aren't going to believe this. When you start getting old and everything starts going to hell in a handbasket, um, well, you don't know what day of the week it is. Okay. I wonder if I can just prop this right here. Oh, well, I thought it was Thursday, so I figured I had time to play around before it got to be 9 o'clock. And then I realized it was Tuesday and that I was a little bit tardy. So I'll probably have to stay for detention. I don't know. But I've been playing around. I had my company, which, well, wasn't really company, it was my three daughters. My three daughters. They were here. God, I love my kids, especially when they need me and they see how important I am. Oh, let's see who's here. Mandy is here. Susan, Jamie, we've got the Susan Army here. Susan Cords, Susan Kraus. Oh, it's so good to see you. And then Gracie Grandma, and then Susan Stewart, and Sheila Bennett, and Debbie Hayes, and Johanna Stevens, and Debbie Budry. Budry. That must mean that you're beautiful to have a name like Budry. And then Lori Smith and Susan Ernst. How many Susans is that? That's four so far. Mary Crochet, Mandy. Did you think it was Thursday too? Oh my goodness, yes. Anne Brown. And it is just wonderful. Catherine Borback, Debbie Barnaby. Oh no, that was Budry, not Barnaby Jones. My eye is itching. Why is my eye itching? How is everybody doing today? I was just playing with some stuff because I want to make some different kind of tags. And I got, man, if I'm not lucky, I am just a lucky duck. That's what I am. My granddaughter, she's a senior in the high school. She's a senior in the high school, and bless her heart, um, she has got her last class is chorus and of the day, and so she was in her chorus, and she played in one of the plays. She played in the Christmas. She played Mrs. Cratchit in the Christmas one, but she didn't want to play in the Little Mermaid. Well, no, she did. She signed up, but she didn't make it for the Little Mermaid show. She wanted to make. She wanted to be that. Oh, I gotta go get that. Just noticed. I gotta go fix this. You know about that automatic. I don't know why they have that automatic focus on there when it don't have work. Or it works when it wants to. It wants to automatically focus when you don't want it to automatically focus. Wait a minute. Now we've got to wait for my thingy to come. And then I get the thingy, and I'll get the thingy here. Oh, here it is, webcam controller. And then I have to go to these options, and then I click off of the autofocus, and then I say done, and then I get this back out of the way, and put that down to the taskbar. Okay, we're good. Now, but she was in Mr. Teacher's office, and he's got stacks of stuff he doesn't use anymore. He's been teaching over there at this high school for something like 22 years or something, and he has got some old stuff that he thinks he just needs to throw away. And look at this stuff. Look how old this is. It's the pages are all yellored, and these are old as a Methuselah. You know whose they are now? Now they're mine. And look at this book. Look at the binding is like off and Oklahoma. I mean, because they do all of these stage plays and stuff. But look at this music. Oh, look at this music in here. And he just said, "You just take that to your grandma." And then he said, "And we'll have a whole lot more." But you know what else is awesome? The first performance of Oklahoma was at St. James Theater in New York on March 31st, 1943. Wow. That is so cool. I want to watch that again. But boy, she brought me so much cool, cool stuff. I'm just excited. I just threw it all in the floor right there. But oh man, some cool stuff. I'm just excited. So I've been playing with that, and yeah, I'm not gonna play with it right now, but I'll play with it. And then she said she's gonna bring me some more tomorrow. And so, hi, Susan Kill, and let's see, Patricia Stubbs, Ann Brown. It is almost 9 p.m. in Florida, or almost 8 p.m. I thought was, yes, I do, Ann. I start at 8, but I thought it was Thursday. See, I shouldn't be allowed to think, because when I think, yeah, I don't know what I think. I shouldn't be allowed to think. But and then I realized it was Tuesday, and I was supposed to be here at 8 o'clock, and but I did have company. I have to say, all three of my girls were here, and that was awesome because one of them needed me really, really bad. You about gave up on me, Gail. Oh man, geez, Macrisma. I try to always put up a little note that on the page that if I'm not going to show up, oh yeah, photocopy them. Yes, and there's Lorena, Lori Smith, Michelle Helm, Clint's Craft Ideas. Hi, Clint. Dana Edith Ezzo. Oh, so good to see you. And Sheila Bennett, and of course, Gail, and Lisa Blight, and Susan Manchio Klein. Yeah, I thought I had the wrong day too, Susan. Now, remember you all, I was trying to think of a name who sent me the information on that clay, and that was Susan Klein. Now, that's another Susan. Holy smokes, we are overrun with Susan. I always love to look at neat stuff other people have. Boo-hoo, don't cry. My goodness, don't cry. Yeah, I was kind of glad I was. Oh, thank you. Purple. Um, yes, thank you, Gracie. I like you at this time. 8:30, is that a good time? Sandy Rector. Oh my goodness, good. And Irma. Hi, Irma. Ann Brown. Yeah, I like my purple. Gail, I have not. I have not heard from Pat Sweeney very at all, really. I see though that she's been active on the group page because I see where she likes a lot of the posts that have been put up. But she's also babysitting. She also had no voice for a long time. She was very sick, and then she's been babysitting. And so, yeah, yeah, I hope she's okay too. I am a little concerned for her when I don't hear from her because I usually hear from her regularly. Thank you, Anne Brown. My dress and I love these are like muumuus, kind of, sort of, but they just got like straps. So then I like these little short little sweaters. They kind of match, and it kind of makes it look a little bit better. And I don't like anything tight. I like things that are loose. So, man, what a day! I just like I said, all three of my girls was here, and I love seeing all my girls and all together because one of them I don't get to see her very often, but we made a pact today. We made a pinky promise that we're not going to spend too much time away. My granddaughter went over to Pasco Hernando State College today. Now, see, she graduates from high school in June 1st is graduation day. But she went over there and she got her a bunch of stuff too, but they had like an open house for the seniors. And then she got me this here. It says PHSC and it's a hand sanitizer. And she got me two ink pens. I'm going to use one tonight. She got me two ink pens. Look, they got gold on them. Okay, she got me two ink pens. And then these, she got our earbuds. PHSC on them. Earbuds. Cool. Isn't that coolest thing you ever saw in your life? So I always need little post-it notes, and I definitely needed um needed your ink pens, and then this I'll carry in my purse because a lot of times we go to this is a spray hand sanitizer, antibacterial hand sanitizer. Because see, we go like to thrift shops a lot, and once you go through a thrift shop and you're messing with everything, then it's good to have something in your purse to clean your hands when you're done. So it's always good. So okay, what else do I have? Oh, Johanna, under the knife next Tuesday. So you're gonna get your new knee or hip? No, you're getting a new knee. There's Tina C. Oh my goodness sakes. Good to see you all. Tasmania, Asha. Is Tasmania like on a little island off of Australia, Gracie? Yes, Johanna Stevens, you will have those prayers just flying up. Hi, Barbara Batzer. Oh, Barbara, I forgot to do the numbers. I'm going to do them in just a little bit. Um, Barbara Batzer made a suggestion, and then a few girls has agreed, and they thought her suggestion was really good. And that was her suggestion was that instead of me just writing down a number for the door prize of the day, that I should write that I should, which that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I'll do them in just a minute. I'll get these called out first because I know some people want to get started. Now, I always, if you're new, I don't think oh yeah, look at there's Canny Barch right there, Connie Barch. Some of you might be new. Um, and so let me tell you, I like to kind of just go over what I do real quick. And oopsie daisies, where's my little paper pad? Of course it's lost, of course. How would I not have it lost? How would I not have everything in the world lost? I just had it right here. I did. Well, let me just reach right up here. and get a piece of paper out of the printer. There we go. I got a piece of paper. Just took me a piece out of the printer. Okay. Now what I do is this is for our ATCs. 2.5 inch by 3.5 inch piece of art. Somebody needs to tell me how that is in millimeters or however other people. Okay, 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Let's see how this works. 2.5 by 3.1. Ooh, that writes nicely. ATC. That's for inches. Somebody give me somebody needs wishing the best. Oh yes. Speedy recover for Miss Johanna Stevens. Okay, I'm gonna shovel these up. What we do is I pull 5. You can take 2. Well, I've got to where I like to make 2 now. If I make more than 2 at a time when we do these together, it's just too much. Now, when I'm doing them on my own, I might do 10 altogether. But see, I don't have to sit here and do the whole thing all at one time. I can go and go to the bathroom, go get me something to eat, go talk to the hubster, and those kind of things. Okay, it's 26.5 centimeters by 39.3 centimeters. I gotta learn myself how to figure out those. So it's 2.5 by 3.5 inches, or 26.5 centimeters by 39.3 centimeters. Okay, now I know that if I don't lose this paper. You're a smart cookie. Yes. So what I do is I'm going to pull 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to pull 10 of these prompts. We've got 113 in here now. And I'm going to pull 10 of them and I'm going to write them here. And then what we do is we use those prompts to design our ATC cards in any fashion we want. We can go in any order one we want, and we can mix them together if we want. And we try to use 8 out of the 10. So let's see. Let me see first if I can count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I counted to 10, so that's good. Every day you should count to 10. If you can't count to 10, then you know you're in trouble. Okay, now, look at there. Okay, Anne Brown, Susan Stewart. Looking snazzy. Of course, it's the bracelet. Okay, so let's write these down. Okay, paint. Now, when it says paint, any way you want, you can paint. And that's the first time we've had just plain old paint. Okay, now it says paint with popsicle stick. So you can put that paint on with a popsicle stick, and then you've got 2 of them taken care of already, if that's what you want to do. But you might choose that you want to paint with a brush or paint with a sponge or paint with whatever you want, your fingers, whatever. Okay, paint with popsicle stick. And then this one says lace. I sent both of mine off already that I made yesterday. I sent them off today. I had lace in there. Oh, and this was in yesterday's shoe. Isn't that weird? 97. Oh, Punchinella, which I sent off Punchinella in yesterday's door prize. And I will most likely send some today too. Squares. Ooh, squares. Okay, 20. I think that's the first time we've had squares. Colored pencils. And then there's beads. And those beads can be any kind, fastened on any way you want to fasten them on. Cheesecloth. Boy, there's a lot of stuff, good stuff here. That's one of the new ones as well. And a button. Oh, this is going to be fun. And the 10th one says small rubber stamp. Okay, so those are our 10 prompts. Number 1 is paint. Number 2, paint with popsicle stick. Number 3 is lace. Number 4, punchinella. Number 5, squares. Number 6, colored pencil. Number 7, beads. Number 8, cheesecloth. Number 9, button. Number 10, a small rubber stamp. The numbers you see back here are the numbers how they are on the list. River City is there too. Okay, so these are the prompts for today. If you can even read my writing. Okay, and we try to use 8 out of the 10. And you can mix them together. Like here you might, like it says paint and paint with a popsicle stick. You might, if you paint with a popsicle stick, you're using both of those in one. And there's not too many that you can kind of put together. Although you all might think of ways to put something together. You maybe make a cluster out of the cheesecloth and the squares. You might do that. You might put a small rubber stamp on the squares and there's so many things that you can do. But right now, I'm going to real quickly, you all can get started or chat amongst yourselves or whatever it is you do, because I'm going to, I got to real quick do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, we had a suggestion by Barbara Batzer, because usually what I'll do is I'll just write a number, a random number between 1 and 100. And then about 3/4 of the way through the evening, then everybody will guess a number between 1 and 100, and the one that comes closest without going over wins the door prize. So Barbara suggested that instead of I writing a number, that I have numbers 1 through 100 written on little scraps of paper, and then pull one. So that's what I'm going to do. I was counting. That's why I was quiet. Pink Rose, hi. Oh no. Susan gets down in the dumps. Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. I could just pull one of the cards because they have numbers. Well, you know what? I, who just said that? Who just got all that smart? You smart people. I could. Because, see, I could just go like this in these cards, like this, and pull a card. And there, that one has a number 68. You know what? You are so smart. You are bright. You are so bright you could get a job as a light bulb. That's what I can do. I can just pull. Okay, so we're going to have to get, the number is going to have to be between 1 and 113. Because, see, that's 102. They all go up. It goes up to 113. Okay, do you hear that, Gail? Between 1 and 113. And so, yeah, this is an aha moment right there. Okay, now I don't have to write all these down. But now I got all these little pieces of paper. But at least I didn't cut these ones yet, because these are the ones I use to write names on. And I'll use these little things for something too. Not to worry, they will not go to waste. Nothing goes to waste. Okay, so you know what? I should leave 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's all right. They'll all be in there. I was going to say I was going to leave these ones out, but nah, they're in there. Okay, so that's how we'll do it. You always smart. Oh, cut them in half again, and I would have my square. You are so right, Susan. Yep, anxiety is not fun. No, 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 no. No, anxiety is not fun. It does take a tribe to help each other out. And, you know, we can always be our own support group. We are our own support group. That's what we are. Now, let's see what we're going to do. Let us see. I got to get my papers out here. Somebody made a big mess in my room again. I'm telling you. I'm going to find out that culprit. Find out who that culprit is one day. And they're going to have to answer to me as to why they made a big mess in my room. Okay, let's see. Now, one thing that I want to let you know as well is when you start your I'm trying to find some Oh, here I got a couple right here that has nothing on them. Now, see, some cards I have here, they've got like I've cut them out of junk mail, and so there's image on both sides. You can still use that, and you can paint over it. Sometimes we don't get any paint of any kind on these. And so then if you had one that had some like a background like this already on it, then you could start with something like this. You could start with something like this. So it is so versatile. It is just so you just wake up your brain and it just help your brain out. So your brain can like take a break. Lord, 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 Lord. Let me see. My fingers would be aching. I tried to do that many years ago. Oh. Tatting. Oh my gosh. Tatting that's one thing I've never tried. I've looked at it. Hi, Shirley S. Um, uh, Shirley S, are you in Australia? Yep. It wakes your brain when you look at when you look at a blank card and you say I'm going to make an ATC, then you think what should I do, and you just don't have no idea. Well, I don't have any idea. You might, but when you look at you got a list, you say, oh, I think I know what I'm going. I do believe I do know what I'm going to do. So, although right now I don't believe I know what I'm going to do right now. I've just had such a good day, I'm telling you, and I just was so happy to see my one daughter that I don't get to see very often, and she was flitting around with my other daughter. Then they stopped by the house, and it was so good to see them. So good. You know what I think I'm gonna do? You ever did any pouncing? Dana, tatting is like miniature. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say like miniature crochet, but it's not really. It's just I don't know if you do you use a hook or do you just tie knots with your fingers? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure of anything, tell you the truth. Now I'm gonna fetch me some paint. Let's see, I'm reaching. I gotta quit tipping back in this chair like this because one day I'm gonna kill myself. I really need to put my whoops, I dropped that. That's okay. It won't go any further than the floor. I have one of the new cards, one of the new prompts also says pouncing. Pouncing. You ever did any pouncing? Pouncing is when you just get a brush. Uh, and you know what's good to use is okay. Is like this brush is really not any good anymore. It's just kind of you can take an old brush and cut it off short. If it's really not much good anymore. And then you can just kind of leave it dry and kind of get it like mashed out there. And just get some paint on there, like a little. And then you just pounce all over just pounce it. You see, you just pounce. Somebody told me about this. I didn't come up with this on my own. Somebody told me this pouncing thing. And then I said, well, that looks pretty cool. So, see, I'm pouncing. That's what I'm doing, pouncing. So, that's what I'm doing with my paint. This is actually airbrush paint, but it was cheap at the flea market. So I said, I'll buy that. I'm not the flea market, the thrift shop. And I said, I'll buy that. It has to do something. I don't need to airbrush it. So I just did that now. See, now I have like a red pounced background. We don't want to get too much. I don't want to put too much. It takes too long to dry. And oh, your dog has a bladder infection. Oh, that's a stenciling technique too. Yes, it is actually. And that's good for stenciling because if you paint over a stencil, you tend to get, with a paintbrush, you tend to get the paint wants to go under the stencil. And so, yeah, pouncing on the stencil. I stenciled around, gosh, my run room. That used to be my daycare room. It's all stenciled with Noah's Ark is all the way around the top, and that's all stenciled. And then my one bathroom, I have flowers stenciled around over the window and then around the light thing that hangs over the sink. It's very beautiful. I did that like 20 years ago. It still looks beautiful. Okay, well, I don't have a wet rag here. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, Belle will be 15 in May. Wow. Yes, we love our fur babies. I'm telling you, yes, we do. Hmm. Yeah, Susan Stewart. I have two left, two doggies left, and they're both 11. And they'll be 12 in August. Hmm. Oh, and then if you all know Spanky, oh my goodness, Spanky is having so much trouble with her little dog. She's got like a damage to her neck or something, and they want to do surgery on it, and it's something like $5,000. Oh my word. I just feel so bad for that poor dog and for the parents. I mean, telling you that's something. That's scary. Okay, now let's see. Oh, I've got a headache. I don't know where. I don't ever get headaches. Don't know why I had a headache. I mean, it's not a bad headache. Don't think it's bad. Okay, now I got paint. Now I don't know if I want to. Do I want to paint with a popsicle stick? I might do another paint around the edge later. Punchinella. I think I might use that as a maybe a stencil or hmm cheesecloth. Think, 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 think. Okay, I gotta go into my little binder here. Because I have a binder that has a lot of my supplies right in her. I have them numbered. Ooh, small rubber stamp. Okay, I'm gonna need to have my oh, I just got those small rubber stamps. Where did I put them? I ordered them. I got them off of an auction. And then I just got them. Where'd they go? Oh, Elizabeth. Boy, you all need to count your blessings that you ain't me. Just a minute, I'm looking now. It's in a little round container, and it is. Hmm, you know, I am scatterbrained, I think. I scatter things around till they're so scattered that, well, they're scattered. There's no explanation. Where did I put them? They shouldn't be far. Oh, there's that thing I was looking for yesterday. Scatterbrained. My mother used to tell me I was scatterbrained, and I used to think, why is she telling me that? But now I understand why she was telling me that. Yes, I am scatterbrained. Well, if that isn't just a monkey's uncle. Okay, I don't see it. So it won't be that. So in that case, I'm going to get this. A red Siamese cat? I bet that is beautiful. I bet that is beautiful. I'm going to use that stamp right there. Yes, Anne Brown, believe animals appear in our lives when we need them most. Yeah, you ever been a monkey's uncle? Boy, I'm getting a lot of notifications. There's a lot of people on live tonight. Some of my faves are on tonight. Man. Dexter the Humper is a snowshoe. Must be a rabbit. All rabbits are humpers. Okay. And Anita Williams says, hi, everyone. Just stopping in to say hello. Have to go cook supper. Thank you, Anita, for stopping by and saying hello. Oh, so it's really good to see you. And Johanna is back. There's Marge West. Her cat is a calico. She was a rescue, and now she's 18. Wow. Oh, Bootsy's in here. Uh-oh, what Bootsy say? That was hysterical. I missed it. Bootsy says, my mom used to say, how come you are so smart in school and so stupid at home? Mothers are so honest, aren't they? Yeah. Mothers are so honest. Yeah. I always tell my children, I don't pay you for being stupid, so don't be stupid. And then they say, you don't pay me for nothing. Yeah, that's true. But anyhow, Garfield, a drop off. You know, people drop off cats, a lot of cats around here, especially where I'm flipping through these pages and I don't have a clue as to what I'm looking for. I'm just looking. My brain, sometimes my brain is just, it's like it took a train and went to Spain to play in the rain. And yeah, my brain took a train to Spain to play in the rain. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm looking in here and I don't even, oh, I know what I was looking for. I was looking for brain fart. I was looking for, see, I never had any jigsaw puzzles piece. Now I got jigsaw pieces and we never pull them. Punchinella. Oh, I got some purple punchinella in there. Got gold right there. And, oh, there's the cheesecloth. Very last page. Okay. Seems like there was there something else that was a new one? Darn it, no googly eyes? Man. I wanted googly eyes. They're cool. I'm going to have to put bubble gum on the googly eye one so I can always have googly eyes. There's one in there that says your choice, too. And that one's cool because, okay, now, somebody said I could cut these into squares. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them into squares right here. These are equal, perfectly equal squares. My Blizzard is an American Eskimo. He's 13 now, rescued at age 7. I love hearing about people who rescue dogs. There is some people who, my brother and sister-in-law, they drove something like 500 miles to go pick up their $2,000 dog. And I wanted to tell them exactly what I thought about them. When you could go to the rescue and get one for $50, you can get a dog. Might not be one of them designer dogs, but nonetheless, oh, but I give kudos to everybody who, kudos to everyone who rescues a dog or takes in a stray, that kind of thing, or a cat. Those are the best. My daughter has little dogs. They got a little bit. It's her name's Little Bit. They got her at a rescue place, and had she has a bad foot, so she's got like a deformed foot. And they were looking at all these dogs, and trying to figure out which one they wanted. They finally decided on to take Little Bit, the one with the bad foot. She was just sitting back there in the back of the pen, just sitting there. And she's awesome. She's an awesome little dog. Now they've had her for almost 5 years, and we just love her. Now she's a Jack Russell mix, but she looks most like she's almost all Jack Russell. I'm using my stamp on oh on my squares. Now I'm not. Isn't that cool? And just stamp them squares. Now, I probably won't use all these squares, but I'm having fun with this stamper thingy anyway. See, and if you do something like this and you make too much, well, then there they are, ready for your clusters. These are kind of cool looking, if you ask me. Don't ask me though. Pink rose lit. Oh, $300 and up for a rescue dog? Why so much? How do they expect people to rescue if they charge that much money? Ours charges like, I don't know, maybe it's $50 or $60, but it also includes their spay or neuter. It includes it. So if that's just not a ripoff. Oh, you have a Jack Russell Terrier mixed rescue dog? Does he bark a lot, River? Oh, a little bits, and Dexter costs $150. Was that at a rescue? Yeah, senior rescue. Well, we rescued one senior dog, and he was he was a stud dog. Stud dog? And I guess that's what they called him. But I guess they figured he was used up. And but he had some kind of dreaded disease when we got him. We brought him to the vet. We spent hundreds of dollars, and didn't have him very long at all, trying to get him healthy. And finally the vet said, no, this condition he had, this has been a few years ago, but the condition he had was not fixable. And she says, in fact, you need to tell the people who you got him from that this dog has this trouble, and any puppies that this dog has sired would also have the same problems. And so And I told him, I don't know if, but yeah, that was a sick dog we took. He was not in good shape. But some of the backyard breeders, like that's what we call this one, I think I don't know, inbreeding, line breeding, something breeding that they do. And sometimes that's not good because then if there's something bad in the family, it just kind of goes right down the bloodline. Okay, I'm just putting some vintage photo ink on my cheesecloth to give it kind of a. Actually, I got some of this that I tea dyed, but I don't have it right here in my hot little hand. And too lazy to go look for it. And so this will work. This worked just fine. Just fine and dandy. Oh, do you see what Hi, Mona Stevens. Mona Stevens. Let me, yes, just a minute. Let me get that right this very second. Mona. You all wait till you see this. I got a package. It was in a box first. And it was in a box. And then, wait a minute, I'm missing something. Oh, there it is. And then in the box, there was this wrapping. There was a package wrapped in this paper. In this paper. And then there was this bow around this paper. Just picture this, how beautiful. Now, I got this in the mail 2 days ago, I think. Was it Monday, Tuesday? I guess it was just, maybe it was Saturday. No, I think it was Sunday. So we get mail on Sunday now, too. It was in there. So I unwrapped that. And then there was this bag, this cloth bag right here. Look at this pouch. Okay, then I took it out. Oh, somehow it was also in this bag. Oh, I think this bag was, this thing was wrapped. Now, listen, and it says Novika Collection from Ghana. And then it had this envelope. And I said, I don't remember ordering anything like this. I just did not remember ordering anything like this. And I was really confused. And then there's a picture of this handsome young gentleman with that smile from ear to ear. And his Chief Carver Nana Trimpong. And it says, thank you for supporting Novika Artisans from Africa. And his name is Alfred. And I'm still puzzled. I says, Alfred. I don't know Alfred. And I don't know. And then I'm looking. This is all inside this envelope. And then here's this little tag. And it talks about Robert Ado Taylor. I am a self-taught artist. I never took any classes or attended courses. I enjoy working alone, and my inspiration comes from nature. And then here it says he designed this bracelet in bold colors in honor of Queen Amina of Hausaland, born in 1533 in what is now known as Zaire, Nigeria. Anina was also a fierce warrior who ruled over 34 years. It says discover thousands of talented artisans in Asia, Africa, and Latin America read their stories and enjoy the beautiful treasures they create. Every purchase you make helps improve lives around the world. Every treasure has a story. And then that's put together with, and then I'm looking and I'm seeing this and I'm reading and I read and and I can't find anything. And I'm thinking, I don't know this person. I don't know this person. And I don't know this person. And then so then I just said, well, I don't know. I don't know this person. Where? And so I set it aside. I set it aside. And look at this. If you can see how that is put together, the braid in there is beautiful. The work in here, and you can see underneath that it even has this braided like rope underneath it even. This is made beautifully. And then I says, well, it says it's a men's wristband, but you know what? It won't go around my wrist. It's short about an inch. So I looked and then I thought, well, I wonder, do they got a website? And I looked and up and then I said purchased by Mona Stevens. And so, but I didn't see this Mona Stevens until yesterday. And I told my husband, I said, this is Mona Stevens that sent this to me. But let's see. You can go to Novica, Novica.com. Novica. Here it says all items made in Ghana. But see, then I saw because it's up here in just this little print here. It said purchased by Mona Stevens and shipped to, and then there's my address. But now I've been looking at this and I want to wear it. But I have been born with and blessed with these big old wrists. But look at that, how that looks. I love it. I love it. I have I have been blessed with these big old wrists, and even though this is a man's size bracelet, it's too small for my wrist. So I'm thinking, are you still there, Mona? It is a bummer, but Mona, it's not the end of the world. It is going to be fine because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some black elastic. No, Mona, I'm going to wear it. I'm not going to use it on a junk journal because it's not junk. I'm going to get some black elastic and I'm going to put it over. See, because it touches together. If it touches together, it fits me that way when it touches together. So I'm going to put a piece of black elastic over and under. And then I'm going to stitch and I'm going to try to use, or if I could find this navy blue, that would even better, but I'm going to probably find black. And then I'm going to stitch it along the edges and along this piece right here. So I know exactly what I'm going to do. And then with the elastic, it'll be expand where I can slip it on and off. And it'll be just as pretty. So Mona, don't feel bad. I'm not using it on a junk journal. Good grief, no. I love this. And to think, and the way the whole thing was packaged, everything so beautifully, and the picture of the young man who made it, the artist who made it, and look at that smile. That smile is something that, you know, it's just contagious. You look at a smile like that, and it's contagious. And I want to go on the Novika site, and I want to look and see what else they have. But this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And look at the bag. And this is a handmade bag. It's fabric and with a drawstring and with this ribbon. Look how beautiful. And the little tab on the end of the ribbon. This is absolutely beautiful, Mona. And I can't thank you enough for thinking about me and ordering this for me all the way from Ghana. I it is amazing. I'm amazed. It is beautiful, and I'm sorry I didn't thank you before this, but like I said, I just realized even that it was you because I never saw the name, and I was trying to think, well, who in the world, who sent it? And it packaged so beautifully. I mean, it was in a box too. I mean, the first was in a box. See here, this was the box that it come in. And see, and in the address it just says novika.com. And but see here, it even says right there, Novika, um, in association with National Geographic. So I am the proud owner of this, and I am proud to have this. And apparently I'll learn more about the company when I look online and I go to Novika. But I am this I know I didn't pay anything for it, but these artists work, and apparently it is like a funding that they help people around the world. And so this is gonna fit, and it's gonna fit me. And I love it. I just love how that's made. I love that. That is something that will last forever. And so, yes, I'm going to make it fit. And it's not anybody's fault that I have this big wrist. But I love to have bracelets and things. I love bracelets and things, but I can never get them because they never fit because because I'm the Incredible Hulk. I am the Incredible Hulk. So, Mona, thank you so, so much. So, yep, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I saved the box because it's a small box, and I only send out when I send out my prizes when I have my 6,000 subscriber extravaganza. I'll need little boxes because it's got little things that so I've been saving my little boxes so I can reuse them. So anyhow, that's where I am at today now. And so Mona, 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 I thank you. And I love you and I am grateful and you are beautiful. Okay, so now I've got some cheesecloth. What's this going to end with here? And squares. So I have this square. Let me see. Do I want to put that like this? We are not sure yet, but we might want to do this. See? Um, hmm. Please feel better soon. Oh. Johanna, you're going to go to bed now? Johanna, thank you for coming, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming. And I hope you get a really, really, really good night's sleep. No interruptions. Eh, You know what? My whole life is interruption. I interrupt people when they're talking. I interrupt people when they're sleeping. I'm just an interrupter. Mm, but it's okay. Definitely prayers for Johanna. Absolutely prayers for Johanna. Now, now, one thing about these here ATCs is you may not have everything right now at the ready, but as long as you've got this list, if you if you don't have everything right this very minute, you can just start and then you finish it when you get your stuff. When you get enough stuff, then you can finish it. That's right. That is exactly right. And you can finish later on in the day. Oh, that's pretty. You know what? I think what I'm going to do here, let me see, where did I put my envelopes? I got to get me a package of envelopes and put them right beside of, oh, I know what I have. I have all these envelopes over here. Envelopes. I've got these envelopes. It's another thrift shop find. I'm telling you, I just love the thrift shop because I got these. It was $3 for all these envelopes, and they were for weddings, wedding invitations that you make on your printer. I don't need no wedding invitations, but yeah, I'm a craft hoarder and I keep buying more junk. Well, look. Oh no, these are the small. Oh wait a minute, is this? Oh no, these are the small ones. These are small sized ones here, and in this box is the great. Oh no, this is. Wait a minute, am I losing my mind? No, this is the small ones. Them are the small ones. But see, they're wedding invitations. But look how pretty. See, you could use them for anything. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I love them. Okay, wait a minute. I thought one of the boxes had big envies in them. It must be this one. Let me check. Let me check again. Let me just check, give it another look-see. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I'm cooking. Look at the size of that envelope. There we go. Now we're good. That'll go with 2 stamps. As long as I don't stuff it too full. I'll check on my thingamajig. Gosh, I gotta go get more stamps tomorrow. I think I used up all my stamps today. I think I still got international stamps. So hopefully somebody international wins because I got international stamps. I don't think I got any regulars. Don't have any regular stamps. So right now I'm just getting together the door prize. So far I've been pretty good about remembering because sometimes I don't remember things. Pink rose. Oh, you know what? I've been thinking about the my name. Not my name. I know what my name is. But most of the time I know what my name is. But to name my bohemian doll. And I might come on tomorrow at a impromptu live, maybe, for my doll. But Violetta Rose. Violetta Rose. Violet with the A, Violetta Rose. I'm thinking, I'm almost stuck on that name. What was I just going to do? Oh, yeah. Oh, now I remember. I think I remember what I'm going to do. Just a minute. Oh, there. Okay, yeah, I see it. Just a minute. Man, you know when you have too much junk, you can't like reach that. Oh, where's my grabber? Oh, this will work. I get my grabber. I can reach this. There it is. See, I know where everything is, even though this place is in such disrepair. I usually know where everything is. There. Now I have some purple. This is some purple punchinella. Let me see. I can put this in here too. There we go. Let me cut that piece. So I got some purple punchinella and some gold. Ugh, purple and gold. Oh, that's Fernando's colors. School colors. I guess I could. I don't want to rival. Okay, I'm gonna put that in here for a beginning. This is the beginning. And then you'll get a card. And you'll have punchinella. Oops. I'll make sure that is not too scam likely. No, I ain't taking no scam likely. Go away. Okay. I've been getting them scam likely calls, and then you pick it up, you say hello, and then they hang up. Little turkeys. Near 62 years ago for me when I was popular in school. Oh, it was popular in school. I thought you were Susan. You were popular. I was never popular. Yeah. Yeah, Susan was a very popular name in school time. Hmm. Were you all popular in school? Who was popular in school? I was not popular in school. I was a class goofball. I was not popular in school. Now, you know what I think I'm going to do? Okay, I don't think I know what I'm doing. I don't think I know what I'm doing. Just a minute. I do know what I'm doing. Losing my mind. Okay, now let's see. I did the small rubber stamp, cheesecloth, and squares. Colored pencil. That's what I should have did that thing with instead of the stamp. Oh, but I did the small rubber stamp. Okay, so it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. But I want a button. All right, now, do I want to put the button? Ooh, oh, oh, I know. I know it. I got this. I got this. Oh, this is pretty. Wait a minute. Maybe I have this. This is kind of like lace. This is pretty. How much lace was on here? Let me see. 25 yards of lace of this was on here when I bought it. If you go to a place that's called Cheap Trims, Cheap CHEP Trims, they sell a lot of trims, lace, appliques, trims, that kind of thing. And and but a lot of them now see because I used to buy from there a lot when we had our little store, when I had my little craft shop, and so man, my stuff just piles up here like a pile of stuff. I was an odd one. My good friends were odd too. I still like odd people the best. Kathy D, so do I. I like the odd ones. Oh, Bonnie says, please keep dear Julie. Her mom passed away. Oh, no. Okay, Ann Brown says, I've been coming and going, but as much as I hate to, I have to leave to eat a late dinner. At least hubby hasn't died of hunger yet. Back as soon as I can. Have fun, ladies. Do you know what I had for dinner? This is, you ain't gonna believe this. I had a Happy Meal. I had a Happy Meal from McDonald's. Do you know why? Because Jeffrey had a Happy Meal and he got a little stuffed animal in his Happy Meal, little bitty thing, and I was jealous. And so my daughter went and bought me a Happy Meal just so I could have a little toy. Oh, yeah, I got a problem. I think most of us are far too critical about ourselves. People see us differently, but because God incredibly made us each our own person. And yes, that is so right. Yes, that is so true. Gotta love them. Oh, you had a vegan turkey burger. I want to try one of them because I want to get less meat. I don't need all that old meat stuff. And I don't need to have a lot of protein. Oh, Stacy's having a class. Oh my goodness. You know what? There's so many people now that does live streams. And man, I haven't been watching as many videos or anything lately, and mainly because my computer doesn't speak to me in YouTube anymore. So I can't hear the YouTubes unless I use my Kindle or my phone. And it's just harder to find things on my Kindle and my phone. So I don't watch as much. Maybe that's really a good thing. Oh, wait a minute. Now, what was I doing? Let me read these again. Oh, God, I just scratched my leg. I can't scratch my leg. I don't, I got this thing going on with my legs, or my legs, like they got like halfway down my calf, down to my ankle. They're like brown and crusty. Doesn't that sound sexy? And I'm always off track, Susan. Let's just talk about my legs. Gotta tell you about my legs. My legs, they're like all brown and crusty. I don't, and they say that the doctor says it's because my circulation, something to do with my circulation. But this is the bad part. This is where my complaint is ending up. Is I got a tattoo of a rose on the side of my ankle, and it is all crusty and it's peeling off. It's like this, it's like my rose is peeling off. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about my crusty legs either, but man, I can't believe my rose. It's like my rose is dying. I've been putting lotion on it, especially on my rose to try to keep my rose looking pretty, but yeah, 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 pink rose, my rose on my leg. It was the prettiest rose. I got it on my 50th birthday. On my 50th birthday, I got my rose. And now I'm 69. So I've had it for 19 years. And now I got these crusty legs. My mother had them. That's why I stick to 2 hours. And I try to get up and down. I get up and have to go. Crusty Rose. Yeah, there you go. Oatmeal Aveeno. Drink more. Oh, I've been drinking the water. Yes, I do off and on. Yeah, off and on. Water and better food. I'm doing the better food thing. I know that. I know you don't believe me because I just told you about, I just confessed. about the Happy Meal. But yes, I no longer eat like junk food. My my um my hubster, he keeps junk food around all the time, like sweets. And I used to sneak into them all the time, but I don't anymore. I say, no, don't need them. And so that's what I've quit. See, I have to take baby steps in this eating my eating plan. Baby steps. So that's what I'm doing. And so I figure if I can turn loose of that really bad stuff, the simple carbs, I want to get rid of them. And then the complex carbs, I can work on them as I do, but they're not quite as bad as the simple carbs. I know the simple carbs are just horrible. So that's what I'm doing. Well, that didn't work, Elizabeth Marie. So we'll go in this way. It has like a X marks the spot. Let's see if that one worked. Yeah, a little better. I'm put this one right here. Oh, I know what I'll do. Oh, and I had a pencil too. Pasco Hernando State College. That's cool. All them prizes. Yeah. So I guess that's where she's going to go. That way she can stay home with her mom. Her mummy. Stay home with her mummy. For at least through her AA. But once she gets her associates, then she may go somewhere else. Because she wants to get into social work. Of some kind of social work. She explained to me what she actually wants to do. But it kind of went over my head. Mark, you made a video? Hi, Jennifer Haney. Jennifer Haney was one of my daughters that was here earlier. Did you get Lori? Oh, that's right. You did get Lori dropped off because then you come and got Jeffrey. It all went to wrinkles. Yep. Yeah. That's why we take iron, is to get rid of. Okay. Standing up. Okay. I'm standing up, stretching. Got it, Gail. My daughter will be proud of you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There's my daughter, that Jennifer, who just poked her nose in there for a minute. She's the one that she keeps pretty much on me. She takes good care of me. She tells me what I'm doing wrong. Okay, let's see. Since I'm standing up here, I'm looking in these pans. Yeah, that's what I usually go 10 minutes. 2 hours is the longest, and I try to buttons. Oh, there's buttons. Buttons. Okay. And then I do get up. Oh, look, I found buttons. Button. Who has the button? I love buttons. Now, this isn't very many buttons, but it's a few buttons. I'm going to put that button on here like this. Do I want to put this button on here like this? Ooh, maybe I want more than one button. Okay, I stretched. Yes, I do try to get up and move around. I did have a problem with blood clots once. And that was 62, 7 years ago. No problem since. So, because I was 62 when I had bilateral pulmonary embolisms. That's what took my mother's life. The pulmonary embolisms, and at 61. So yeah, I got that too, boy. But anyhow, hmm I shouldn't complain. But anyway, look at this. Maybe I'll just put a little cluster of buttons. Okay, and look at that little bitty red one. I'm going to put that one right there. Okay, now I must, and see, then I have this little, uh-oh. Oh, there's my needle book. My needle book, my needle book, my needle book. Now, my needle book. Let me see. I have to find like a skinnier needle that'll go through a smaller button. This will work. This will work. This will work. This will do her. This will do her. I have so much thread that I must have, this is how much thread I have. A lot. I must have brought 100 spools of thread to the thrift shop the other day, and I still have at least that many still. And where did I put, oh, here, this. Look at the spool on this thread. Do you see that spool? That's wood. You think they make spools like that anymore? Heck no, buddy. No, 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 not in our country. So I am going to take this thread. I don't know what kind of thread this is. It's like some kind of cord. It must be like for buttons or upholstery. I don't know. Because the labels aren't on there anymore. But look at it's wooden. That is going to be pretty something. That I'm going to make something pretty out of that when I'm done with that thread. Okay, I'm going to sew these buttons onto this card. Let's see if I can do this without poking a hole in my finger. I can do it without poking a hole in my finger. Okay, I'll have to look for it, Mark. I will look for it. Do you collect old wooden spools? Yes, I saw a tip on threading a button for crafts. Use a slice of paper card. Use a slice of paper card. Love the wooden spool. I saw a tip on threading a button. Yeah, I'm gonna sew. I was thinking that I'd hot glue these on, but you know what? I like to sew. I like the feeling of pulling a piece of thread through something. I just feel, you know, men like power tools. You know, they feel powerful when they have power tools. And Aaron, you can't find Mark's video? Last time I went on Mark's channel, I saw only things that he uploaded from other people. He said he was going to make a video. I keep looking for it. So I'll put this little green button on. You know, these little ATC cards can be really a lot of fun. I mean, they're, because there's like no rules. No rules. And you just kind of just go with it and just put whatever mixed media, um, just whatever you see. If you are finished with a project and you finish with a journal or something, and then all of a sudden you look on your desk and you've got all these pieces of stuff. Well, if you just take a little card and just start gluing all them pieces of stuff on it in any haphazardous way, anyway. Well, not hazardous, of course, but oh, good. See there, and look at that, and it's just right on time too. Gail, you're good. You have large wooden spools. Seems like all the large spools now, because I had a lot of them for like my serger. They're them plastic cone doohickeys. What are you gonna do with yours? What are you gonna do with yours, Pink Rose? You got any plans for them? I'll have to look on Pinterest and get ideas to use old wooden spools for. I don't think you can get wooden spools anymore. Now, I could be dead wrong, but dead wrong is being better than being dead. But yeah, large from factory. Wow. You just have a collection, huh? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Don't be guessing yet. Um, Now, Gail, I don't know, were you in here when I said what I'm going to do now for the number? After everybody guesses a number, um, I'm going to pull one of these cards out of here. They go from 1 to 113. And so I'm going to pull one out of there, and whatever number is on the card, that is going to be our winning number. Rather than to write it down, and I think that is going to be the fairest way. Fairest. Fairest. Most fair. Okay. Now I won't get the prize sent out tomorrow because I have to go get more stamps. Or I don't have to, but the hubster. The hubster will go get them for me. Look at there. I got those 3 buttons just stitched right on there. Isn't that beautiful? I think so. Okay, so now I'm going to stitch these 3 buttons on this one. 3 buttons. That's what I'm doing. They're cute little buttons. I like buttons. I just love buttons. I think we all kind of like buttons, though. Actually, I think I like all of every possible kind of a crafting or sewing item. I love them all. But buttons are just fun. I wished I had all my grandmother's buttons. Holy smoke. Holy smackaginolies. That girl had some. You have a button collection too, Pink Rose? Oh, man. I need to come and burglarize your house. You could be a burglar. I'll be your button burglar. You'll say, "Where are my buttons?" And then you'll see them in my house. I have to dust for my fingerprints. I'm going to wear rubber gloves. So there will be no fingerprints. I really do have a lot of buttons. Okay. Oh, man. So then instead of like tying this off in the end, I find it to be easier just to put a piece of tape on the back. Because then on the back of this also, I'm just going to have one of those cards that has the information on it. So that will hide all of this ghastly Scotch tape. We got to get that off of there. Okay, now let me see. How many pieces did I use? Okay, let's see. I got lace, punchinella, and buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Paint with popsicle stick, colored pencil, beads. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Now, I will. Colored pencil isn't going to work on there anywhere. Um, Beads, I already got buttons, so I don't think I'm going to do beads. But I could take a popsicle stick and some paint. Okay. Let me get my bottom up off of this chair again. See, Gail, I'm getting my exercise right now. I'm getting my bottom up off of the chair. And walk back here, and I'm going to get me some paint. What should I get? Should I get this? Let's see. Nope, I don't think so. Let me see. Just a second. Stretching my legs, and I'm fetching. Okay, this is what I'm fetching. Fetching this. Oh man, that feels like a lump. Okay, now, where did I put that bag full of popsicle sticks? Just like I walk in here. I'm getting my exercise. All right, now, alrighty then. Alrighty then. I just walked all the way in there, so that was exercise. So I have a popsicle stick. It's deformed. It's okay. Now, I think, ooh, that's weird paint. I've got some weird paint, though. Oh, I gotta go get my other paint back from my dear granddaughter. She said she bought me some paintbrushes, too. So I'm going to just put some paint, some green paint, down here, like right here, and just kind of get it on there. It's kind of lumpy, but it's not bad. It doesn't look ugly, even though it's lumpy. So that's going to give it some texture too. Yeah, it's old paint. I'll have to use that up like on a mixed media um, page of sorts. So what I'm going to do here is just let that dry just like that. Now that, but you know what I'm going to do? Greg just wants to stick to the popsicle stick. But I'm just going to get that on there like that. It's just going to be on there like that. That's all. That's what it's going to be. So then that, paint with popsicle stick, and I have 8 things. So the 2 things I didn't use was colored pencil and beads. But now I'm going to go with, oh, where's that paper? Is this it? Oh no, that's personal history journal. I found me some personal history journal prompts. I'm going to be using a lot of these prompts in my autobiography journals. I told some people about my autobiography journals, in but it might not have been you. So I will have to tell you all about them. I have to make a video about my autobiography journals. Was it in here? Yeah. Oh man. I have these papers that I printed out. I print out a lot of stuff lately. Oh, this is that song. Who asked me to sing that? Somebody asked me to learn that song so I could sing it. So I think I learned it. From a Jack to a King. Who was that? Come on, fess it up. Are you in there? Are you in here? The From a Jack to a King person? I love that song, but I couldn't remember all the words, so I had to look up the words. Oh, you picked numbers already? Oh, man, I haven't even. There's 100. Okay, did you? Okay. I hope you went between 100 and 101 and 113. Okay. Wait a minute. Just a minute. You picked an. What would I do without you, Gail? I'm so absent-minded and flippity-doo-dah, flippity-yay. Okay, I gotta, wait a minute. I gotta shuffle up these cards. Okay. Without going over. Well, Pink Rose didn't go over. Okay, and I'm going to go through here and shuffling them. Wait a minute, we can't see these numbers. I have to make sure. Well, I'll go like this. There we go. And then I'll, and then let's see, we'll cut them a couple times here. And this was a good idea. Whoever thought of this, you are smart chicken. Just a minute. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to pull it. Should I pull it off the top or the bottom in the middle? I cannot shuffle that many cards at one time. You're impressed? Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pull this one right here. This is going to have a number on it. Yeah, I think it was Barbara Batzer's the one that come up with the idea of the numbers. But then somebody else says, why don't you just, because I was going to write all them numbers. And then, oh, you was making these with paper, Mark? Okay, and then somebody said, instead of writing them all down, just use the numbers that's on the cards. Okay, here, Tina, you're the smart one. That's wonderful. So here we go. Let's see what it is. It is number 13. Did anybody say number 13? Lucky number 13? Number 13. Okay, find it. 13. Oh, there's the Jersey Crafter. Hi. My goodness. It is good to see you. Okay, number 13. Did you really, Kathy? Are you serious? Were you the first one to put up a number and it was 13? Oh my gosh. She was the first to post and she put up 13. Oh, that is amazing. Okay, let me see. I got to write. Now, who was that? Help me again with your name. I need a name. Okay, it's Kathy something. Is it Kathy or Catherine or Kathy Deck? Kath. Okay, Kathy. Kathe Dick. Deck. Kathedeck. And please put your address in my email. That is so cool. Okay, all I have in here right now is the punchinella, but there's going to be more in here. And then I'm going to mail it out day after tomorrow because I got to go to the post office and get stamps. I used up the rest of my stamps today. Okay, now that worked out good. Okay, yes, you go ahead and email me and you will get these in the mail bucket. Number 13. Alrighty then. Slide that down in the middle of that stack. That's good. And then you'll get an ATC. I don't even know where I put them. Where did I put my? Oh, there. I don't know if you'll get one of these or not because. Oh yeah, it'll be dry because I'm not going to mail till day after tomorrow. And oh, excuse me, that was rude. What kind of words do I have in this one? I've got a bunch of ooh, what does this say? This is sweet. And this one says hi. This one says hi. So if I put that one says hi, and this one says, I don't know, that might be too long. You may need a shorter one. I'm gonna find a shorter word. There are a lot of long words in here. What does this one say? And? That's not a good word. Good? Good is a good word. Thanks. Thanks for what? Okay. Man, I'm getting a lot of luck. Okay. Ouch. Good night. Happy. Happy is a good word. I'm put happy right there. I'm sticking it right in that paint. I'm sticking it right in that paint. Laura, are you still in there? Oops, 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 oops. I dropped my phone. All of you guys just fell on your head. Laura, Laura, Laura. I watched your video today where you got this, Laura. You got one of these. You got to make sure that your corner is a corner. If your corner's not like cut perfectly in a corner, it really won't make a very good corner. But see, I like to use the little 1/4 inch. So then, and then slide in that gently. Gently. That's what you was kind of cramming it today when I was watching you. But you just go ahead and gently put it in a corner. I like to have little round corners. So I'm putting that in like that. See, just so I don't know if Laura's still in here. Oh, there you are, Jersey Crafter. You see that? Did you figure out your little chomper really well? I loved it when you opened it up and just tried to use it without even looking at the directions. I said, that is my kind of girl right there. Because usually we don't need directions. You just start using something, and then if it doesn't work, well, then you go to the directions. See? But see how nice that made? I like the 1/4 inch round. I think those are funnest. You got it now, huh, Miss Jersey? Lizzie, can I see your business card? Let me see if I have one. Oh, you know what? I should put a business. I bought all these business cards thinking I was all hotsy-toity, so I could be hoity-toity, and then I don't hardly use them. So I need to put one in each one of my See, isn't it beautiful? I even spelt everything right and everything. That's amazing. I sent it to well, I don't remember who made it now. But they were like cheap. It just says my YouTube channel, Elizabeth Brewer, and then it's got my email address up, and then it says also find me on Etsy on Scrap and Lizzie. But that's all it says. It doesn't give you like my telephone number or my shoe size or anything. So you can't buy me any shoes. I'm gonna put one of them in there too. Just put it in the closet, it'll keep the roaches away. And so yeah. Yeah, I should always put one in, but I always forget. Oh, do you collect business cards? Oh, okay. Uh, Erin says I'm about 99% perfect. If you turned down that notification bell, you would be at 100%. Pretty please. I don't know how to turn it down. I have my sound turned off on my computer. It is muted, but the notification bell still goes ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. So I cannot go to 100%. I have to just be happy with 99 because I've tried to do that. Somebody else told me how to do it and everything. And the notification bell keeps notificationing me, but it doesn't notify me at the right time. It notifies me at some weird times. Happy birthday, Mark. Are you 21 now? I bet he's 21. 21. Okay, so you know what? I should put, I got some of these backs too. I'll put them in there. You never know what I'll put in there. Weird stuff that I stick. I really want to put stuff in these door prizes, that things you can use, like these backs. I'll put a couple more in there. I'll just put them in there. Cheap stuff. I'm cheap. I'm cheap, 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 cheap. Maybe I'll give you a couple fairies too. Everybody likes these fairies. I'll put a couple of them in there too. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. We just put them right there. Okay, now, what am I going to title these? I'm going to just call them buttons. And the date is April 2nd, 2019. One of two. Scrappin' Lizzie. That's me. Date 4/2/19. That's a lot less ink. And this is 2/2. And my name is Jose Jimenez. Not just kidding. I really like this pen. She gave me two of them. Man, I hope I don't lose them. Now, yes. Oh, now I just circled that with a half incher. Oh, well, that's okay. Quartered it, and after I quartered the other corner, so one of them's going to be a little goofy. Did someone send them to her? The fairies, I mean? Um, where are the fairies from? Um, do you know? I don't know. Yes, somebody sent these to me. Yes, I have got a whole bunch. And what they were was they was printed out on paper. I glued the paper to cardstock and then I cut them out. and they were sent to me. And the only way that I can find out who sent them to me is if I go through my videos. And I've done that before just to find who sent me something because I wanted to know. And see, this one's coming apart. See where they were on paper, and I took the paper and I just glued the paper to the cardstock and then cut them out. This one I got to touch that one up a little bit. But I'm going to make a I have started my fairy journal, but I've got a lot. I got so many things These are beautiful. And so, but you go to Pinterest or just Google and Google free fairy images, and you will be able to find things. And then, or on Pinterest. Pinterest is amazing what you can find. I've been looking on Pinterest for things for Jeffrey because now he's in the 5th grade this year, and next year he's in the 6th grade, and his mom's homeschooling. She's going to use the state, I forget what it's called, but it's some kind of a state, a state school that she's going to do online. But it's all, I mean, all the classes are like online, but all the work is typed. And so, but she wants him writing too. So I've found him a whole bunch of journal prompts that are for younger students. And so he'll be journaling every day too. So we're starting to get a lot of things together for him for his homeschooling. Yep, Jen does not want him going to public school. Our middle schools here in our area are a little bit questionable. I mean, when you have a middle school, you got to have cops in the hallway all the time, and kids getting arrested in school. Thank you, Mark. You are so kind. She can work. She is a PRN nurse. She works for an agency. So she can pick and choose when she works. And she can work 2 nights a week. She can work Friday night and Saturday night because she usually works nights. And she makes enough to live on. She said she can work full time after Jeffrey graduates. Yeah. So she'll be able to do it. It's a lot of it is done on the computer. I mean, the classes are done by professional teachers. But then, of course, the parent or guardian. No, he's in the 5th grade. This is the last year in his elementary school. And then middle school starts 6th grade. She doesn't want him in middle school. Jeffrey probably is not, I don't know how to describe, but he's not as bold as most boys his age. I don't know how to even. In fact, we think he might be a little bit Asperger's. He gets bullied in school a lot. It doesn't seem to bother him a whole lot, but he more feels bad for the people doing the bullying. But he says, I don't have friends. Don't have friends in school. He says, it's okay. It's okay. I don't have friends. It's okay. Um, because his friends that were his friends, they want to be rough and tumble tough, and he's not that kind of kid. And so she's going to homeschool him. We're all going to work this together. And but they also have groups that meet. So it's homeschooling groups because uh, um, there is a lot of homeschoolers in our town, in our area, a lot of them. And there's a lot of groups where they get the kids together, bowling night or, to go to the park, different things. And so she has given this a lot of thought and she has looked into places, but she wants to protect him, but she doesn't want to, coddle him. And but I think sending him off to, I mean, kids are being arrested all the time in the middle school that he would go to. They get arrested. Probably once a week somebody gets arrested for something. Yeah, the social activities will be very, very. Yep. Okay, Arlene, thank you for coming by. Oh, your son has Asperger's and autism. He don't have friends. My son is very shy. I wish he had more friends. Yep. And so I have thought about the autism. In fact, I thought about that when he was first an infant. Um, right away, I kind of thought almost about autism. And now Jennifer doesn't really think, no, she doesn't think that that's what it is. And so, but we have talked about the Asperger's, and she's a nurse already, so she knows. Yes, Jeffrey is strong. And he is one like I had him today for a walk. He didn't go to school today because he was running a fever and his mother told him the directions for his medication and he knew that took it at 3 and then he took it at 7. And I didn't have to remind him. I never have. If his mother says this and this and this and this, but if she tells him I'll be here to pick you up at 6 o'clock, she better have her butt up here and pick him up at 6 o'clock because once you tell him something, you can't go back on a promise. You can't. That will just throw him into a tizzy. Yes, our school systems are falling apart. You're right. Yeah, so yeah, our school systems are falling to pieces. And so, but we're going to work it out. It's going to be a group. They say it takes a village. And yep, it does. It takes a village. Okay, I'm going to, now my cards have to dry. That green paint has to dry. And then I'll put one in a little package and I'm going to put one in Kathy's. Do you call yourself Kath or Kathy? Kath 1, Kathy 2. Okay, now I need to get my little book. My book that I threw right over here in this pile. Why does my pile grow so quickly? Oh, I didn't throw it in a pile. I put it on a shelf where it belongs. Isn't that the funniest thing? Oh, and you're married to an Aspie. Okay. Yes, and I have a nephew who is in who has Asperger's. I have a nephew. He's an adult now, and he lives in a group home with everybody there has Asperger's in his group home. So okay, I'm going to read this one here. This one says, I allow others to be themselves. Don't run around and try to heal off all your friends. Wait a minute. Let me do that again. Don't run around and try to heal all of your friends. Do your own mental work and heal yourself. This will do more good for those around you than anything else. We cannot force others to change. We can offer them a positive mental atmosphere where they have the possibility to change if they wish, but we cannot do it for or to other people. Everyone is here to work out their own lessons. And if we fix And if we fix it for them, then they will just go and do it again because they have not worked out what they needed to do for themselves. All we can do is love them, allow them to be who they are, know that the truth is always within them and that they can change at any moment they want. And that's very true. That is very true. And so we can't fix other people. We work on ourselves. If we feel like we need fixed, if we don't feel like we need fixed, then we're good. So that's good. I like that one. This is very good. Okay, I'm gonna let you go now because it's way past time. It's 11 o'clock. Usually I go from 8 to 10 on Tuesday night, but I went like 8:30 to 11. So I did go, and I do got to move around. I know, Gail. Okay, Gail, love you bunches, and yes, I may be speaking with you. Okay, and God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video, which will probably be Thursday evening at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. God bless you all.